Hey y'all, so today I'm working on the little Halloween sign. So I'm using Waverly Chalk Paints Pumpkin Orange. I'm using their Maize Yellow as well as their Snow White and Ink Black. So for the moon, I'm just starting with the solid white just to paint over what I did the other day. Now the other day I had a old bottle of paint that was almost out, so it was kind of chunky, so it left a lot of like buildup on the sign, which kind of helps though for this because it gives the moon kind of like a textured look, so it actually works in our benefit for this. But I've since bought new paint, so now it's not so thick and it's actually more thin to work with. So as I told y'all in the last video, I'm currently doing this in the middle of June to try to get a head start on the holiday season. And while I really love summertime, I love fall and Christmas a lot more, honestly. That's like my favorite time of the year. So while I'm painting these, it's just making me so excited just thinking about that time of the year. But we all know time flies, so it'll be here before we know it, and I really don't want to rush the time away because I really enjoy summertime with my kids. They're currently on their last week of school, so I'm really excited for the summertime and just to do a lot of fun things with them. Let me know down in the comments which season is your favorite. So now we can move on to the pumpkins, and I'm just going to paint over them with the orange and then just hit them with a little bit of highlights of yellow. The bottom pumpkin, I'm going to add in a little bit of brown just to define it against the top pumpkin so that they don't look like they're exactly the same. So I'm going to take a little bit of brown and just add in some lines for the shape of the pumpkin. So the way I painted this, it looks like a stem should be right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and commit to that and just paint a little stem. So I'm just going to add in some yellow lines as well. So now we can paint our little kitty cat. So I'm just going to try to freehand this. So I'm going to start with her little ears. I may add in some spooky trees in the background just because I think that would be really cool. I kind of want to do that, and I hope I don't mess it up doing that, but let's give it a whirl because why not, right? So I'm going to water this down a little bit so that it goes a lot further. It's just kind of like, ooh, you know, kind of just like a little spooky branch with all the little twists and turns on it, and it's going to go behind the kitty cat. So for now, it's going to look like it's kind of like going through his head. But once the whole picture is done, I think you should be able to determine that that's not what's happening. Hopefully. So we'll do another tree pointing this way. I think I'm going to take my white, maybe my light gray. That's what I'll do. No, let's do white. Super indecisive. So we're going to take a little white. We're going to mix it with our black and add in some lines to our trees. So y'all, I had a ridiculously hard time with this cat's eyes. Like, I repainted this over and over and over again because it was just so hard for me to get the angle right. And then I realized the cat is kind of turned, and I was trying to paint its face like it was looking right at you, so it looked really wonky and just weird. So it took a lot of repainting. So I started with green eyes, went to orange and yellow eyes, and then ended up settling on these like white gray eyes, and they actually look like so good now. So I'm so happy that I did that. I didn't record it because I was just straight up just trying to get these eyes right. So as always, ended up with a lot of paint on my hands by the end of it. But we finished it. This is how my little cat turned out. I think it's so adorable and I really love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.